Hello friends, I am Srimati Rani Chandran, former PGT Biology of KVAFS Aklam, and I welcome you all to this channel. Today, I am here to share my experience in the conduct of subject committee meeting, and this video will be useful for the teaching community of senior secondary and primary schools. Now, what is the need for subject committee meeting? Subject committee meeting plays an important role in the execution of academic activities of the Vidyalaya. This include academic planning, subject-based issues, difficulty in subject content, students' progress, to plan for students who need improvement, to discuss issues related to laboratories such as purchases, stock maintenance, breakage, contamination, to decide about science and social science exhibitions, science congress, KVPY examinations, Olympiads, club activities, to discuss about the subject enrichment activities, chapter-wise, class-wise, and to decide the pro forma reflecting the criteria of assessments for subject enrichment activities, evaluation of written work, and parameters to assess the discipline for implementation at the Vidyalaya level for primary and secondary classes. So these are the need for subject committee meetings. This meeting also include discussions on setting of question papers, guiding of students for external competitions, arranging field trips, attending seminars, observing important days in the Vidyalaya. Also, during the meeting, demo classes by the members of the committee on rotation basis can be conducted. Innovations and experimentations to be introduced in classroom teaching can also be discussed during the subject committee meetings. Now, what all planning should be done before the subject committee meeting? Subject committee meeting can be productive if well planned, and it can be conducted on the last working day of the month or any other suitable day. The subject committee convener, mainly the senior most PGT of the Vidyalaya, along with the members of the subject, can plan meetings effectively by identifying the purpose of the meeting, setting the date well in advance so that maximum participation of members, and clarifying the purpose of the meeting. Also ensure that minutes and agreed actions from the previous meetings are circulated. Now, what are the agenda for the subject committee meeting? The agenda of the meeting should be prepared well in advance and decide which agenda items require a decision and which items require discussion. The format for the agenda of subject committee meeting is: the subject committee meeting number should be denoted, date of the meeting, time of the meeting, venue of the meeting, people present, apologies for absence in the meeting, action taken report relating to previous meeting, items for information or discussion or decision, and any other agenda with the permission of the chair. Also, the date, time, and venue for the next meeting should be included. Now, who is the chairperson of the subject committee meeting? Principal or vice principal to chair the meetings, and in their absence, the subject committee convener to direct the discussion of the committee. Now, what are the responsibilities of the chairperson before the meeting, during the meeting, and after the meeting? Plan the agenda with the subject committee in charge, and then identify from the agenda which all items are for information or discussion or decision. Make sure that all necessary background papers, including the last meeting minutes, are circulated with the agenda beforehand. Check with the staff members whether all necessary arrangements have been made, that is the room layout, visual aids, and so on. Arrive in time before the meeting is due to start. And if the duration of the meeting is long, arrange for snacks and tea to be served for the members. Now during the meeting, the chairperson should welcome any new members or make necessary introductions. Ensure that additions or amendments to minutes are recorded. State the objectives of the meeting and each item. Try to be brief when making a point. Also, the chairperson should maintain control, keep to the agenda. Allow flexibility and freedom of expression. Ensure time is used effectively. And see that there is full participation. Some members will be very quiet, so draw out quieter members and discourage those who are monopolizing the meeting. At the end of the meeting, summarize the decisions taken and action points to be followed up. Agree a date for the next meeting. And also agree what special items will be put on the agenda of the next meeting. Ensure that the minutes are written up, checked by the chair and sent out in good time. What are the responsibilities of the subject committee convener? Before the meeting, the subject committee convener should consult with the chairperson on the order of items for the meeting and also discuss which point in the agenda requires discussion and what requires a decision by the committee. Make sure that any papers to be discussed at the upcoming meeting is ready. A copy of the agenda minutes of the previous meeting. Make sure that any report or information required at the last meeting is available, or there should be a good reason why it is not available. During the meeting, arrive in time before the meeting with all the relevant correspondence for the meeting. Record the names of the absentees and record apologies received from those who were absent. Report any important correspondence that have been received. Note down the minutes of the meeting. Make sure that the chairperson is supplied with all necessary information for items in the agenda and remind the chairperson of any item that has been overlooked. And after the meeting, the subject committee convener prepare a draft of the minutes and consult the chairperson for approval. So here are the formats of minutes of meeting. Subject committee meeting number should be written, date of the meeting, time of the meeting, room in which it is held, people present, apologies for absence, correction to minute of previous meeting if any, action taken report relating to previous meeting, items on the agenda, items to be discussed and decided, date, time and venue for the next meeting should also be shown. Now what are the constraints of the subject committee meeting? Common experiences include low attendance of the members, long discussions with no conclusion, uneven and uninterested participation, unwillingness to ask questions, decision making on the basis of inadequate information. So these are the major constraints for effective subject committee meeting. For effective meetings, a subject committee meeting can be made effective if they are well planned, with a clear purpose, effectively chaired and focused on decision making. All members should prepare for the meeting. Forward apologies if unable to attend. Use the agenda. Listen to the speakers and learn from other people. Speak up when you have something to say. Be concise and speak relevantly. Ask questions if you are unclear or unsure. The expected outcomes of subject committee meeting are familiarity develops, facilitations of transactions, enhanced learning and team building, better output in the subjects concerned. So all these are the major points to be kept in mind during the subject committee meeting. Thank you. And if you are interested in this topic, please go through my YouTube channel, RP channel. Thank you.